Hello, and welcome to another fun little one-off. This time it's the 10-year anniversary today of Sherlock Holmes Crime and Punishments. Or as it seems to say on the screen, Crimes and Punishments Sherlock Holmes. This game was released in North America and Australia 10 years ago today. On PC, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One. We had to wait a few more days for it in Europe, and several more years for it on Nintendo Switch. But one thing you may know about me, or you may not, is I am a huge Sherlock Holmes fan. I love the old TV series, I love the books, I love the movies with Robert Downey Jr., I love Sherlock, I love, what's it called, the one where it's in New York, the Elementary. Yeah, I've played a different Sherlock Holmes game on stream before. Link to my Twitch is in the description, by the way. But I've never played this one, so I'm looking forward to this. So let's go. I don't know what sort of game it's even going to be. So, looking forward to finding out. I assume some sort of puzzler. But who knows? Love the menu screen. Sherlock there with his pipe. It's probably going to be in the thumbnail, isn't it? Oh. Russian? Oh, Ukrainian. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly 100. Oh, what's that about? I'm not familiar with that. Frogwares. Okay. Looks like brain neurons. I'm already into this. To John Watson. Inspector G. Lestrade. Mrs. Hudson, of course. The classic cast are all here. Mycroft's here. Wiggins and the BSI. I'm not familiar with those names, actually. Maybe my memory's just letting me down, because my memory's not very good, in case people don't know. The fate of Black Peter. Deduction space icon indicates that some of your clues can form an important deduction. Okay. Each time you find a new clue. Interesting. Cutscene? Of course, Sherlock's up to some nonsense.
Holmes!
Oh, what's this? Getting on the sofa. Can you actually get shot in this scene, I wonder? We're taking cover behind Sherlock himself. Best place to be, behind the shooter.
Stop, Holmes.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Confident step. Clinking handcuffs. Policeman. Oh, he's deducing. Ninth step avoided. Inspector Lestrade.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Medi Men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Wow, already splitting up the dream team. Press square to open the casebook and check your current progress in the investigation, tasks, evidence, etc. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Investigate the crime scene at Woodman's Lee. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade. Oh, we get to play dress up! Inspector Lestrade pays a visit to Baker Street where he relates to Holmes the grotesque affair that involved the farmer captain known as Black Peter. Oh, okay. So we've got map. So that's Baker Street. Woodman's Lee's down there. Okay, what's this? Evidence. Profile of the victim. Okay. Documents none of. Cool. Right, so wardrobe. Is this my wardrobe? Well, this is Holmes's room, so I'm gonna guess this is my wardrobe. Okay, we've got morning gown. Sailor outfit feels a bit insensitive. Unbuttoned shirt. That's casual, my god. Black suit. Brown suit. Green suit. Grey suit. I don't see all of these in the wardrobe, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's nice with the snazzy waistcoat. Light suit. Bandit outfit. That's locked, apparently. Okay. So we can unlock all these. You know. Is it insensitive? Oh, it's locked. Okay. Oh, wait. Some of these are locked. Wait, is my lovely grey suit with... Yeah, okay, I'm wearing that. That's unlocked. Oh, we just exit. Hell yeah. Looking snazzy now, Mr. Holmes. Wait, what's... Makeup table? Can I put makeup on? Oh, hair and hat. Oh. That's a bit of a choice. Ooh, the hat, though. Oh, are these all locked? Yeah. Right, okay. Glasses. Facial hair. All locked at the moment. Oh, there's mutton chops as an option, though.
This is where I keep my post.
Fascinating. Right, so... Oh, no, that's not the way out. That's Watson's room. My bad, John. Door. Ah, okay, so now I can choose where to go. So it's not free roam. It's like fast travel. So you can open your casebook while you're traveling. That's good. I like that.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
I'm so glad it's letting me walk myself. Oh, hello. Concentrate your attention on finding details that others are inclined to overlook. Footprints. Examine.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Okay. Noted. Alright, what else we got? So I should just walk around in this mode, I'm guessing. Just to make sure I don't miss anything.
When will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, okay. Cameo. Oh, there's 5 things to discover. Okay. I appear to have managed to miss 2 of them. So I can manually move around and try to notice more things. Crested tit. Getting a bit personal. Oh, I can add an extra thing now. Let's ask this first.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Okay.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Okay.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open. But I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Okay.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. We lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Right then. And this is the one that got added after I did the character do for what's it. So let's see what gets said here.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
How do I know about that? Judith is from the country, somewhere near the ancient pine woods in Inverness and Strathspey. Don't know where that is, in Scotland, where the crested titbird can be found. She is religious and undertook a St. James Way pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when she was a young woman. Let's just go with the top one.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Get to be clever, clogs.
Thank you, madam.
Oh, okay, I only got... Wait, can I talk to you again?
Who could do such a thing? Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Right, what was the button? R1. Okay. So I guess now we go and join Lestrade at the cabin. Hi.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Hold on.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see. These scratches are fresh.
There you go.
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Now, a mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Phrasing. Yeah, great little moment there where I had to inspect the door to confirm what I'd just been told.
What a terrible way to die.
Okay, right, so.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Uneasy life due to an unhappy marriage with Christine. Very religious. Okay. Perhaps I could find a pair of boots that would match them. Okay.
Harpoons for hunting whales.
Has he been harpooned? It looks like it. But there's... Oh yeah, there is one missing.
Harpoons for hunting whales.
Alright, what's all this? Oh, boots. I found boots.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
We've taken them out. That's interesting.
Old navigation instruments. Nothing interesting.
Okay, but... what if I take these boots? Can I re-examine the footprints with the boots now? Meow.
These boots don't match the footprints.
So you can confirm he levitated his way to his cabin. He didn't walk there. We're learning things here. We are learning things. What have you got to say?
Mr. Holmes?
Nothing. Excellent.
The tooth of a sperm whale. Probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Okay. I'm guessing it's one of those games where it's going to be worth investigating everything, examining everything.
Someone drank from this glass recently. Someone drank from this glass recently.
Is he not going to mention the fact that there's two?
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Let's have a look what's inside, shall we?
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Okay. Oh, I see. I've got to try and... Something like that. And that. What else can I move? Have I not got that? Did I not have that lined up a second ago? That feels pretty well lined up. Okay. So it's not... I'm really confused because this looks about right to me now. I'm so confused because now this doesn't line up properly. Ah!
Yes.
Okay.
This is a coarse tobacco.
Got them in the
quite
end.
Strong and very popular among sailors.
I would argue it was just as right before, but sure.
Rum. A sailor's drink.
Okay, I think we've established
it seemed
he's
that
a sailor.
Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
With 2 glasses. I'm just saying, 2 glasses there, Sherlock. You didn't mention that. Check the pool of blood.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed. JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. Can we have a look inside the notebook? Open. Oh, hello.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Okay, it really wants us to inspect the body now.
Was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Correct.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Goes with the big boot prints.
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Why would he be naked in here?
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Right, anything else worth doing? Hang on. Can we look at this? No. Oh, map. Map.
Dundee.
Yep.
Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
Whaling. Cool whip.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
Yeah, I think so. Apparently not, though. Okay, so now we've got to try and put this stuff together. Task, make an ambush. An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break-in attempt will be repeated. Okay.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Organize an ambush. Okay. Let's do it then.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
Nothing, just
We
leave
shall
it.
remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Showtime, folks.
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in.
Oh, hello. Examine the
It
garden.
seems that the garden was well maintained.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
Oh, so is that up to me to organise the ambush?
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Okay, guess we're advancing tonight. Let's do this. Let's ambush the man. Where's the other cop gone?
Shh. Did you hear that?
Very quiet.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
There might be a run button, but I'm just going to casually walk.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes?
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Okay, let him go.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
It doesn't
John
matter
Copley
what your
Nelligan,
name
but
is.
I didn't.
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't.
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't. I'm not. It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very
unnecessary.
grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
I solved this, even though it's not solved.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Yeah, he's blatantly not the guy. Unidentified footprints. Right, interrogate suspect. Hi diddly hi.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
I think I want the evidence room first, you know? Evidence room, yeah, that's the jobby. Let's
These
have
are
a
the
look.
suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
Evidence
These
required.
abbreviations mean something. But what? From R. Dawson.
We have to inspect each individual bit.
Friend and partner, 1883. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Archive?
A handkerchief with the initials J.H.M.
He loves himself, doesn't he? He's got his initials on everything.
A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Okay, how do I search archives? Oh, I'd need to go home. I bet they're my archives at home, aren't they? Well, I mean, I'm supposed to interview the guy, so I guess I do that first.
Locked.
What's this? Morgue? Sure, let's have a look in the morgue. Why not? I'm guessing this is our guy. Is there anything in here that's worth looking at? Doesn't appear so. Okay, back out we go. See ya.
Mr. Holmes?
Hi. Hello. Okay, so, yeah, the notebook, I think, is the first mystery, isn't it?
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Okay. I'm most curious about the ring next, so I'm going to go for that next. No, let's stick with tradition. Let's work down the list.
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Okay.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
Okay, let's figure this guy out, shall we? Does that mean I've already missed two? Or are they in like a random order? Shabby cap, how rude. Right, so what else am I looking for before we get to the patch? Somewhere between spotting that his cap is shabby and the patch on his shoulder, there's... Ah, here we go. Thin neck. What, he has a thin neck? Or the clothes do?
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Father's jacket, I reckon?
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Okay.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go!
Nope, don't think I will. Okay, Nelligan's notebook. And the break-in attempts are linked, right? Yeah. So it was armed with his knife but did not have time to use it quickly and instinctively. Okay, so it's going to be that to that, isn't it? Whether an unskilled and untrained man could use a harpoon well enough to kill by fully piercing a body. Experiment required. Oh heck.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
I'm not so sure, honestly. Holmes, prepare for harpoon throwing experiment. Okay. How should I prepare for this? I guess we'll go home. Do I just leave the police station or something? Yeah. Baker Street, please. I realise this is going over the open deduction. Hello? Oh. Yeah. Okay, so these two don't go together. That's fine. Yeah, I realise this is going a bit over my usual half an hour. Kind of want to solve this in this video, though. Hopefully it's not too much longer, or the upload time might be too long. The rendering and what have you.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible, but if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Well, thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Alright, we're going to be cutting about, but I remember, weren't we supposed to have a look at our... There it is. Dawson and Nelligan are bankrupt. Yes, please. That's the jobby, isn't it? The Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by the police and his creditors.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Okay. But first we need to go to the butcher. And what's this? Ah, okay, we've profiled him as well. Right, so to the butcher!
I need to take a harpoon with me.
Oh. Then in that case we go to... I was thinking we would take the pig to Woodman's Lee, but you're right, it's probably easier to move a harpoon than a whole pig. Clever thinking. See, this is why he's Sherlock Holmes and I'm just me. I'm just some panda. Oh, okay. I didn't know I had that power. I was just looking to see if I could run. Oh, hang on. It's not even where I wanted to be. Ah! Ahaha! I can run! I'd like to borrow a harpoon, please.
Do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
To the butcher! Guess we have to talk to Watson, not just stab
Here
it
we
straight
are in
away.
the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
Okay.
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
Pretty good shot, though, right? Oh, that was
Holmes,
pants.
you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
Noted. Oh, he's got it. Nailed it. I'm good.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
If you must. Okay, so. Some of the facts may be interpreted differently. You can always change the picture. Oh, I didn't get to read all that. Requires a much greater strength than that of the average man to be able to pierce a man's chest with a harpoon all the way through to the wall. A degree of skill would most likely be necessary. 2 men in cooperation might achieve the same result. There is a remote possibility that an unskilled and untrained man could manage to pin Peter Carey to the wall with a harpoon. Okay. Right, so now I'm guessing I want to go to Scotland Yard. I don't know whether I want to talk to Lestrade or the kid though. I think probably Lestrade. I should probably report my findings. I know that's not very Sherlock Holmes of me. Oh no, wait, that's
Locked.
oh, still locked. Guess we're not talking to Lestrade then. Guess we're gonna talk to the kid.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress.
Are we?
Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Examine the ship's logs. Were they in evidence? I don't think they were they?
These are the suspects belonging.
No. No, okay. So we need to go back to... Woodman's Lee, I would guess. I guess it's in the shack. There's a lot of back and forth here, isn't there? There's a lot of like, ah, you need to actually go here. Oh, no, wait, no, you need to go here. Ah, no, wait, you need to go here. Right, where were your notes? Anything in here?
Old navigation instrument.
No. Ah, wait.
1883.
There we go.
That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
It doesn't appear to be on
Log
this one.
notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Log notes for August. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently.
In the notebook.
There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Mm-hmm. Wiggins might help to find the crew of the Sea Unicorn. He should be somewhere at Baker Street. Should he? Okay, guess we'll go to Baker Street then. I didn't realise you don't actually have to run to the exit. You can just do it through the menu. My bad. My bad.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his...
Ah, okay. It's
Yes.
the kids.
Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Doggo!
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Yay! I want to pet the doggo.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Fair.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Alright. Let's go then. The Thick Plottons! I don't know how long this video is going to end up being. Obviously you do if you ended up clicking on it, but yeah.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
You sarcastic little so-and-so. Right, let's go have a look at this evidence.
These are the suspects' belongings.
Oh, well, there's some boots.
Liam Hurtley's old boots.
Oh.
They're a size 9.5.
That sounds like it'll fit those tracks better.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Interrogate new suspect. I want to go back and hello? Whoa. Oh.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
Let's do our thing. Oh. Old scar. Old scarf. Crested tit. Oh, heck. That's a quinky-dink, isn't it? Plant remains. Interesting. Gardener's hands. I think I've got an idea what's going on here.
That's all for now.
Is it? Okay. Then, yeah, I wanted to compare the boots, didn't I? I think he's just the gardener, but I also think maybe he's a friend or more of Mrs. Carey. Ooh, saucy. Because that crested tit, they're from the same place.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
What a shocker. Is Mrs. Carey about? I'd like to speak to her. There she is. Hello. Alright, love.
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
That was a lie.
It is true. There is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Thank you, madam.
I think she's lying about not knowing Hurtley. Oh, okay. Unexplained presence. Denies that he was their guard. Sus. Am I supposed to do something else with this? Maybe just like make sure I've opened them both? No? Ah, okay, right. Ah. No, not connected. I am surprised. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to go back to Scotland Yard. And ask Hurtley about his boots. Were they indeed made for walking?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Right, Mr. Boots.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Fair.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven,
has it?
Would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
What was the initials on the tobacco pouch? No. Oh, okay. Oh, right, so it...
Now that your presence at Woodman's
Right,
Lee
okay,
has
so you
been
can get it...
proven,
I've just got it right every
would
single
you care
time.
to explain it?
That's
I don't remember.
quite impressive. Okay, so I think
What
maybe...
would I be doing there anyway?
Gardener is probably my... Yeah.
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
That's all for now.
So why did... Hello? Why did she tell me there's no gardener? Let's go have a chat. Wee missy, why are you telling me there's no gardener when there is, eh? Cheeky.
Who could do such a thing?
Oh.
My poor husband.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna look for the tools. Might they be in the cabin? I'm a bit stuck now, if I'm honest. Okay, let's go back to Baker Street, see if the kids have found anything yet.
A new suspect? A but this one refuses to talk. This case is more interesting than I first imagined.
Oh, what about the
My archive. I can always consult with it if... My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
I wonder if his initials are in the book. Ah, let's go back to the evidence room. I wonder if his initials are in the notebook. Ooh, or in the log, actually. Evidence. Oh. Perform analysis. Okay. Right. Well, while I'm here...
These are the suspect's belongings. I wonder if these are connected.
Oh! Oh, I forgot about that. So, yeah, I was looking for the wrong name,
Now
but
we
there
have
we go.
the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Retrieving the notebook, made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in a pool of blood. Okay. Nelligan was looking for his father's papers inside Black Peter's cabin. It explains his presence at the scene of the murder. So I think we need to talk to Nelligan, right? Who's the other guy? Can I talk to him?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
This is kind of crazy.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belonged to my family, but I could not find them there.
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Okay, so, do I do that back at Baker Street? Speak to Lestrade, seeing as I'm actually allowed in here
How is
now.
the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet?
Nope. Shapes of noses. There are exactly 5 noses, guys. Is there anything I can do down here? Like, experiments-wise? To get rid of that ink. I think I'm going to have to do it back at Baker Street, aren't I? Aha! Here we go.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction.
Okay.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay. So colorless, so all 7 should be used. So it's like a bit of a logic puzzle. So colorless goes after orange, which goes 3 after blue. So we go blue. Wait, how can I?
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used.
Yeah.
Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
So we go blue, blue, green, orange, orange, colorless, colorless, right? Because then that's 2 after the first blue. I'm not convinced this is right. Maybe I needed a colourless before the first orange.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Okay, right. Okay, so blue, blue, green. What? Orange, colourless, maybe? Because then you're technically using the clear after...
No, something isn't right.
Oh, what?
I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Right. So, blue, blue, green, colourless, orange, orange, colourless. I reckon now. The instructions are a bit unclear, to be honest.
No.
Ah, come on.
I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
So does it tell you as soon as you get it wrong? Let me try blue, green, blue. Wait, yeah, because then this is 2 after the first blue, but it's not 2 after the most recent blue. Wrong. Oh no.
No, something isn't right. I need to start.
Oh, so the colourless has to go directly after. Okay, so it's blue, green, blue, orange, colourless, orange, colourless. I don't. Is it just me, or is this not super clear? Like, instructions unclear. Penis cart and ceiling fan. Oh, but then the first orange is 3 after the first blue. Then there's a clear after the orange. And then the second orange is 3 after the second blue. Okay. This might be it. This might be it. I don't think the instructions are incredibly clear. That this is the order you're supposed to do. But we've got there in the end, I think.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
Cool.
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Love cleaning up a letter minigame.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
I guess we're about to go and find out, eh? Wait, are there any deductions to make, actually? No. 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 Okay. We're trying everything. Doesn't seem to be any consequence for trying things that aren't right.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
Boom.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one, but it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley.
Will I? Okay, cool.
That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept, at Woodman's Lee.
And where is that? Because I already tried doing that, Sherlock, and I couldn't find them. I guess I can ask Mrs. Carey where the tools are kept. I'm guessing probably the shed. Will I be allowed into the shed at last?
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Cheers, love.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Let's see what could be hidden here.
Nothing. I'm so confused. Am I supposed to be finding something? Ah, shed's floor. Wooden planks. Right. Ill-fitting plank. Hell yeah. Would you look at that? That is an epic floating box if ever I've seen one.
Let us see what is in this box.
Hey! Got it. Bunch of letters.
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hartley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship.
Thank you!
That is interesting.
Called it. Absolutely called it. Right, you. Oi. A word.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hartley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hartley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Well, what did happen?
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Hint, hint. Go back to Baker Street. Those crocodile tears ain't fooling me, love. Oh no, I'm too emotional. Please don't interrogate me any further. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. I hope this one...
We found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see. This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch.
Oh yeah, I totally remember that. I didn't just pick the one alive harpooner.
Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
Some time later.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
Is that a lot? Okay. Whoa, look at all this now. So we've got... We've got them two are linked, aren't they? If the pouch belongs to Patrick Cairns, it indicates his presence at the crime scene, but it must still be proven. Yeah.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Can I dress as a sailor now? Have we unlocked the ability to dress as a sailor? Yeah, we have. Oh, yeah.
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
Lovely stuff. Yeah, if this this one investigation is the entire game, then whoops. I figured it'd be like more than one crime. Right, so we're looking for an arm wrestling guy. Is it you? Yep.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Okay. Follow Patrick Cairns' facial expressions to understand his moves, push, restrain, idle, and plan your counter strategy. Pay attention to your stamina. Ah, okay, so we're button bashing. Nope. So I'm not quite sure, like... Not quite sure what the, how to win this. Oh! No, I'm out of stamina. My stamina. Okay, let's go, go, go. Okay, this is actually quite hard. This is really quite difficult. I think he's got me beat. Yeah, he's got me beat. Am I supposed to lose?
That's the arm that killed 100.
If I was supposed to lose, I could have just done it a lot quicker.
To lose another 10 shillings.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, hang on. We get to investigate the man now. Strong hands. That's his arm. Yellow nails. Oh, tobacco. Sailor's tattoo. We're on to you.
I've had enough. You're too strong.
Come back later when you can use your arms again.
So, was that just an information gathering exercise? Or do I have to beat him? I actually don't know.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
Oh, we've got him. Got him! Boom! Okay, you can win it. I was just really bad last time.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
Okay.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem.
Yeah, so it is just information gathering, isn't it? Because we just... Come on. Regain stamina quickly. Go, 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 go! Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Nope. Right, go, go, go. Come on. Damn it. Oh, come on. Okay, when he looks relaxed. That's defensive mode. Rebuild that stamina. Whoa, okay. Got him? No, not quite. Oh. Okay, quick. Oh, got him again. Okay, right. If best 2 out of 3 doesn't do it, we walk away. Oh no, wait.
Well, good for you, I reckon.
Oh, okay.
You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink.
Wow. I just took one of the drinks that was on the table.
You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Ah, of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar, and violent too. Swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant, and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she had foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
And who was he?
Oh, I know who he was.
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course. Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
Here it is.
Guess I have to simulate going to the toilet. Okay, turns out it's locked. Guess I'm not going to the Kazi. Unless this is the toilet. Yep, well, if it is, I'm still not going to the toilet.
Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
Okay. Right, so I guess we can connect Patrick Cairns' pouch to Patrick Cairns. Pouch proves guilt. Pouch proves visit. QED. Right, what else have we got here? Connect them two. Is it this one? Oh, hello. Yeah, it does. What else we got? Oh, spicy. Okay. Oh. Red color highlights logical conflicts between deductions. Tell me that again, please. Okay. Oh, so you choose which one you think it... Okay, so I think it's that one. Yeah, I think it's probably more likely skill. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy for now. Where do we go? I guess probably to Scotland Yard? To tell Lestrade? Also, if we talk... I don't think we've talked to Hurtley since we found the letters. So there's two things we could do here for sure.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes?
Okay,
Do you have any idea who the murderer is?
Shut up. It's not Lestrade that we want to talk to. So it's probably her.
I'm not saying another word.
What am I doing here?
Okay. Okay, so I guess it's Baker Street then.
You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner. Do you believe he's the murderer?
Oh. That's the end of that conversation, is it?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive.
Okay.
I can always consult with it if needed.
I'm at a bit of a loss as to what it wants me to do now. The only person I've not spoken to since the new information is Mrs. Carey, whatever. Oh, she's still crying. Probably because she saw me coming.
Leave me alone, please.
Okay. I don't know what the game wants me to look at now. Quite honestly. It came up... Oh, shelf. Okay, shelf. Suspiciously empty space.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf.
Okay.
An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Shall I ask her if there used to be a chest on that shelf? Yep.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah, you can stop crying, it's fine. Okay, missing papers, missing tin box. Makes sense. Okay. Aha! Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to murder Carey. Nelligan is a victim of circumstance. He does not fit the portrait of the murderer, either by physical or psychological description. I think this conflicts, right? Yeah. But if I switch that... Aha! Both Nelligan and Hurtley are lying, therefore they might be working together. Two murderers. John Hopley Nelligan and Liam Hurtley conspired together to murder Peter Carey. Nelligan's motive was revenge for Carey's theft. Hurtley's motive was jealousy and his love for Carey's wife. Nelligan is the initiator. Liam Hurtley and John Nelligan are guilty of a heinous premeditated crime. Let them be punished by the law. Nelligan was the initiator and Hurtley his accomplice. Liam Hurtley and John Nelligan are guilty of a heinous premeditated crime. Let them be punished by the law. Hurtley was the initiator. Poor Nelligan was just following his lead. I'm more inclined to believe that way. Sure, let's go with it. Whoa, what if I'm wrong?
The case is solved. I am now ready to present the guilty party.
So tell me, who killed Black Peter?
There are two culprits, Inspector. Nelligan and Hurtley.
What? Well, I would never have guessed, Mr. Holmes. They are a rotten pair, though.
It was a combination of two motives, culminating in one crime.
What were their motives?
The first was revenge. Black Peter possessed the bond certificates that had belonged to Nelligan's father, and young Nelligan wished to retrieve them.
And the second?
The second was a crime of passion. Liam Hurtley was in love with Black Peter's wife, and this caused a conflict between him and Carey.
Well, well, well. Makes sense, Mr. Holmes.
I suggest that you organize a small confrontation between the two, just to confirm my accusation.
That's a good idea, Mr. Holmes. I'll talk to these fellows. Join me in the interrogation room.
Let's do it!
Gentlemen, we know everything about your association to kill Black Peter. Admit that you planned it together.
Our association? I don't even know this man.
You needed to kill Peter Carey. There had to be two of you there.
Ridiculous. I'm innocent.
All that remains is to determine the level of guilt. Which one of you is the initiator in this case?
But I just told you I've never seen this man before.
It's him. He's the culprit. He was forcing me. He threatened me. He's the mastermind behind it all.
Shut up. You're a lunatic.
Well, it all seems very clear, don't you think, Mr. Holmes?
Both are guilty, of course, but I believe that Hurtley was the initiator of the crime.
It's ridiculous. Why would I need the help of this weakling?
You wanted to be rid of the man who was terrorizing his wife, and who prevented the two of you from being together. Young Nelligan was just following his lead.
You are wrong. I have nothing whatsoever to do with this.
You'll explain that to the judge.
Am I wrong? He's quite...
The case is
does
resolved,
protest
Inspector.
a lot.
I shall return to Baker Street.
Very well, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, God.
Goodbye for now.
You don't even actually get to find out if you were right or not. Okay, so... Liam Hurtley and John Nelligan planned together to murder Peter Carey. The farmer's motive was that he might stay with Judith Carey. The latter was glad to assist as he wished to retrieve his father's bond certificates. Your choice determined Hurtley as the initiator. Now they will both face justice. Clues found 16. Conclusion 2 murderers. Moral choice Hurtley is the initiator. Press to check your conclusion may spoil game experience. Choose another ending. Accept decision. Oh, I'm going to accept the decision. Warning, you're about to finish the case. The save file for this case will be removed. Press no if you would like to select another moral choice. Press yes if you agree with the choice you have made and you're ready to start a new chapter. That's a little scary, honestly. Personality ranking justice seeker. Yeah, I really did try to figure it out. Hey, trophy! Finish Black Peter case. Nice. Each time you complete an observation of a person, a brief summary appears on the character portraits tab in the casebook. Missed an important phrase in a dialogue, you can always open the casebook and check the dialogue log. Dialogue log, nice. Find gameplay or interface instructions by pressing the 2 analog sticks simultaneously. Got it.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is. The one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We are about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need? Help? Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further...
Oh!
Mrs. Hudson.
Cheap shot.
Tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Okay. Wait. What's this? Souvenirs? Hey, did I keep the harpoon? Nice. Oh, so I can still check my conclusion now. Interesting. Well, I'm not going to. But I am going to leave that here because this is supposed to be a half-hour video and it's like nearly 2 hours. But thank you anyone who hung with it. I really enjoyed that. If you'd like to see me do more of this game, let me know by using the like button. Let me know in the comments section. If you're new here, subscribe. And me getting subscribers from this video specifically will let me know that. But yeah, for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been EBEZA, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.